The best kitchens are not just beautiful. They're designed around how you actually cook, entertain, and live. And boy, do I understand this, because this spring we actually did a kitchen remodel on our own personal home as well. And we really dove into a lot of the things that make a kitchen not just beautiful, but really function well for everyday living. So if you're remodeling, I wanted to share with you 5 ways that you can create a kitchen that not only feels stylish today, but functions well for years to come. The first thing is, this is my love language, is to clear the countertops. Appliance garages are your friend. They can hide your coffee maker, your microwave, soda stream, air fryer, and mixer while keeping everything readily accessible and at eye level. So think about those big, deep appliance garage cabinets that you can put either on top of your countertops or a full floor to ceiling panel that can hide all of those things for you. And you could do 1 or 2 of those and have your counters completely clean. I can hear the angels singing on that one. Second, make your storage work harder for you. And what I mean by that is, when you're designing your kitchen, think about anything below the countertop. Instead of it being a cabinet, think about making all of those below the counter storage spaces deep drawers for you. And long ago, I don't know why this was a trend, but every builder, even I've seen $2 and $3 million houses lately, have cabinets below the countertops instead of these deep drawers. But think about it. If you can pull a deep drawer out, you're using the entire depth of the cabinet, number 1. But number 2, you're not having to break your back getting to the very bottom to pull out heavy pots and pans and dishes and things like that. So think about really using deep drawers below your countertops to help you with that. Also think about in your pantry spaces, having pull-out shelves and pull-out storage spaces in there as well for your chips and bread and things like that to help you maximize your space and also maximize the depth of those cabinets. Third, I want you to streamline your appliances, okay? So counter depth or built-in refrigerators look seamless and beautiful, and they don't stick out from the rest of your cabinetry. And I also love to see panel-ready dishwashers, panel-ready trash cans as well that seamlessly fold into your kitchen and don't distract from the eyesight when you're looking at your kitchen. And if you're entertaining, I always love a separate drink fridge, a separate sink, if your kitchen's big enough for you, even a separate ice maker, so that way you have a whole contained area for kids and entertaining. The fourth thing you want to think about is you want to create a focal point around your cooking area. So I love doing a little bit larger slide-in range. If you're going with gas, I love doing a 36, 48, or a 60-inch slide-in range with either an oversized or double oven setup. And also, if you're doing a drop-in, think about doing an induction range where it is, you can even build them into your countertops where you just have the cooktop gets warm, but it actually looks like it's your countertops, which is really neat. And then also, instead of the double stacked ovens, I like having the 2 ovens underneath as a part of your range instead of having to stack them, but that's more of a personal choice. And above where you're cooking, instead of the stainless Ventahood, I want you to think about having more of a statement piece, whether it is stone or tile or wood or plaster, some form of more of an architectural detail around your Ventahood over your cooking area. Instead of something that's just a little bit more practical, think about going a little bit more designer on that because it creates a really nice focal point for you. And always remember, vent outside for your Ventahood whenever possible. If you can, that actually increases your resale value too. Now, the fifth thing I want you to think about is you want to choose materials and finishes that feel warm and lasting. So natural quartzite is one of my favorite ones lately because it's increasingly popular because it's a natural stone, whereas quartz is man-made. There's actually been a lot of tracking to cancer for people that have been around a lot of fabricated quartz. And so a lot of fabricators are moving away from the man-made stone back to natural stone. So something for you to keep in mind. And what I like about the quartzite as well as it's durable. It handles heat really well. You're not worried about lots of resin stains and other issues. The one thing you do want to know about quartzite or any natural stone is you do want to seal it about every 6 months. And it's really simple to do, but something that will keep your stone looking beautiful and long lasting for a long time. But regardless of your countertop, use a reputable fabricator that has proper silica dust safety for their workers, just to make sure we're looking out for our contractors too. And then when we're looking at color these days, for color, cool gray and stark white are kind of giving way to warmer tones. So we're seeing warm whites, mushrooms, taupe, white oak, dark walnut even these days, and other natural woods. We're also seeing two-tone, where you may see like a darker lower cabinet and then a lighter or painted upper cabinet up above, which is really fun. I love having on the inside of your lower drawers and cabinets, making sure it's a natural wood on the inside, because white will chip. And so I always love to make sure that it's a natural wood on the inside too. And then when you're finishing, I think the thing that most people forget are the little details. So when you're finishing out your kitchen, layering with different lighting, whether it is under cabinet lighting that's above your countertops, or adding smaller canned architectural lighting, maybe over the sink, by the vena hood in specific areas, and then you can have drops of pendants and chandeliers that really are the statement pieces, instead of just having 6 or 10 canned lights all throughout your kitchen that kind of make it feel like it glows in the dark. So really getting intentional with your lighting gives much more of a designer and luxury feel. And then think about pairing that with small lamps or built-in shelves along with your cabinets to kind of give you the ability to have art and different things up at eye level that separate your kitchen from others. And a great kitchen really should make your home more functional, more beautiful, and more valuable. So if you're considering a remodel and want to know what improvements are going to help you get value, we get calls all the time. We're like, yes, spend money on that. Please don't spend money on this. So feel free to call us over at Poole Properties. We are happy to help you with that. And we really want to help you make smart design decisions now so that you can get the most investment back when you go to sell and it's time to move down the road. So feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to help.